found it. It doesn't seem to be on any of these stations.
Keep looking.
Oh, you're going too slow. Let me take the wheel.
It's too fast. How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Here it is. Go back.
Back.
Too late. I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. Faster.
Wait. Stop.
And look for the giant chicken!
Now, Ed.
Hey y'all, it's Elijah from Elijah's Beauty, and today I'll be showing you guys a eye look, starting in my new series, which is makeup looks inspired by album covers. If you're interested in this, make sure you keep watching the video. Without further ado, I will also be featuring certain specific songs from this album throughout the video. So like the background music when I'm doing my when I'm showing you guys the look will definitely be some songs from Megan Thee Stallion's album Good News. So today's album cover is Good News by Megan Thee Stallion. Which Good News doesn't really have that many colors in. I mean, it does, because it's like mostly black and white, but obviously I didn't want to do black and white because that's kind of boring. But you can clearly see that her hair is red, obviously. And she has a little bit, I did a little bit of blue for that little, like, on the newspaper, it's like a little bit of blue, and then I did white because it's majority white, but I also did a little shimmer because I felt like it was kind of plain with the matte, like all matte. I don't know, I didn't really like it, so I did a little bit of shimmer. And yeah, so those are the colors that stood out to me. Obviously the black, I was gonna do liner, but then when I did it, I didn't really like the way it looked. So, and I was gonna do lashes. You probably like, girl, but I was gonna do lashes, but I don't know where my glue or my tweezers are, so that's scratched off the list. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna get straight into the look. So first you're gonna base your eye, and today I'm using my Elf concealer in the shade Tan Walnut. Okay, now that we based our eye, we're going to start off with the red. And for today, the red, I'm going to, well, no, actually, I'm capping. What we're going to start off with is our transition color, which is in our Warrior 2 palette by Device Place. And today's shade will be Zama, right there in the middle. And today I'll be using my Elfkin eye crease brush to apply this. And we're just going to go lightly on our crease for our transition. Okay, and now we're going to go straight into the red. And for the red, today we'll be using Isafah out of the Festivals palette by Device Place, which looks like this. It's this shade right here. And we're just going to pack that on the outer corner, kind of making it winged out, but not too much because you're going to want to buff it later, so don't do over dramatic. But I'm just going to use a different eye crease brush to do this. Because this is red, we want a bright, so you're going to want to build up the color a lot, but make sure you're still blending and making it look all like seamless and stuff. Okay, now that we have that red packed in, we're going to just take a brush with no pigment on it. We're just going to rub and buff these edges out to soften them up. And to deepen this shade up a little bit, because it's like really, really bright, even though her hair is really bright, but we're just going to deepen it up just a little bit. And we're going to use a crease brush to do this, and we're just going to take a little bit of, out of the Warrior 2 palette, we're just going to take a little bit of Jamata on a crease brush from my Grand Lux brush set. And literally just a little bit, and just kind of like blend it in. Now we've gotten to the point where we can cut our crease, which today we're going to be using the same shade we used to base our eye, which is Tan Walnut, and I'm just going to be using my e.l.f. concealer brush. And I hope you guys can see, because like I like to like get the mirror really close to my eye when I do it, so I hope you guys can see me cut it. I'm going to try my best to do it. Okay, I'm sorry that you guys can't really see me cut my crease, but I just wanted to make sure it was a good one, so I'm just going to tap with my finger on the outer edge to kind of soften up the harsh line, even though it's not really that harsh. Alright, and now we're just going to apply with any brush you like, but I picked an angle blender brush. It really doesn't matter what brush you use. We're going to go into that Warrior 2 palette and pick the color Zaz, which is an off-white, which I thought was perfect because obviously everybody knows newspapers aren't literally white, so I don't know. I just thought that was clever, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so you guys could stop here, but I think it looks kind of flat and the way it looks when it's matte. So I wanted to add one shimmer shade, just like a thin layer, like really thin, of shimmer, just to give it a little oomph, I guess. And we're just going to take, out of our Festivals palette, we're going to take this shade, Yuli. And like I said, a really thin layer. Like, really thin. And we're also going to use this to highlight our inner corner. Okay, now that we've done that, like I said, to bring in that blue aspect of the look, we're just going to do a little bit of smudge on my outer. You can't really tell in the camera, but there's a blue smudge. You can tell in person, but there's a blue smudge, and I'm just going to, for the blue smudge, I'm just going to use a light blue Gola out of my Warrior 3 palette. And for this, you can use a smudger brush or a flat top. I'm using personally a flat top liner because I feel like it's easier to get under, and it's like the way the smudge brush is, I don't know, it doesn't do the job, I feel like, as well as this does. Okay, so now that we have this blue smudge or waterline, whatever you guys want to call it, we're finished with the look, but we're gonna shape up our eye to make it sharp and, you know, better looking, because I kind of was a little messy when I did this. And we're also gonna put mascara. For my mascara, I will be using the Rimmel London Skin No Eyes Retro Glam mascara in the shade black. And yeah, so I'll come back to you when I'm all shaped up. Okay guys, we're all shaped up, and now we're gonna do mascara. Okay guys, that completes the eye look for today. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys want to see a specific album or artist, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so this is to kick off this series. I hope this look represented the good news, good enough for you guys. But if it didn't, like I said, leave me more suggestions in the comments, and maybe I can do it next time. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, because let them know about the series. And I'll see you guys next week. Alijah out.